Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Vanessa Day here today. So we are going to go to see what we can do. Let's go for a normal. Let's be a little bit funky with it. I feel like in ranked right now with Vanessa, I have to follow a similar flowchart. And that flowchart may not be the most exciting always. We'll see. We'll see, right? Like, we could get some cool high roll stuff in ranked and have a wacky build that is very successful, but I don't know. I feel like we might be able to pivot into something sillier more reliably in normal. So let's go for that for now until the meta shifts a little bit. We've got a cannon start, which I actually kind of like because it's very flexible, you know? Like, it's funny. Old days, you'd be like, oh my god, a cannon start? How original. But now it's just kind of like, there's crazier things you can start with Vanessa, and also Cannon fell off a little bit. And I think it's kind of an interesting start still. Deal 50 damage, burn 6. It's good. It has 3 things to it that are relevant. It is a weapon, does damage, great. Burn 6, could pivot into something burn-related. And it also just has ammo, which is a downside that can turn into an upside in the right situations. I really do want to go for the ammo-related items here. I was hoping for not this. I'm going to take a Pop Snappers to kind of stack that burn even quicker. Maybe we can actually get a kill early. I was hoping for the Powder Flask, but we're going to go for Pyro because Cinders would be good. I mean, I guess Lighter is fine as well to, like, keep the burn stacks, like, refreshing a little bit. Like, as much as Lighter's not that good, doing that is pretty good. Doing that for us is good enough. That being said, we didn't get that. Like, right now, feels like we could, as far as meme pivots we could do, there's Ballista, there is Port, there is... It's funny to say that Port is kind of a meme pivot now, but, like, people are saying that Port isn't real anymore, not a real build anymore. I think it is. You just need... You need to play it completely differently. I think Port can be good still. It's much worse than it was, but that's because it was way too strong. And now it's kind of like a little bit more honest build. But we could go into those. We could go into Powder Keg. Like, those are some kind of interesting meme options we could do that also have clear synergy to them. So, Mushroom, we could just get the XP right now, but I don't have a full board.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
I don't want to hit another shop, so I'm going to do it. I shouldn't have. But a shovel is not bad. A shovel is not bad. Give me a free small item, please. We got one. It's not very good for our board right now, because it's going to be 5 damage once. But, yeah, we're going to throw this on just to increase our chance of actually winning day 1. We got 15 burn coming out here. We've got 12 burn coming out there, as well as 105 damage because of the Honing Steel. An item's an item. Dude, Omega Ray start. Can we please? The thing that we have going for us is that initial extra flat damage 100% clears it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the burn dually now. We clear it. We clear it day 1. Burn start's still good. Burn start's still good. We could go to Curio. I feel like what I want to do is push for the extremely reliable 2 gold 1 XP here now. And I'll do that after I restart the game. All right. Bonk. Medkit, poison, ammo, aquatic. Not very good options for us. I'll take an item that has ammo. Just cuz. I do like Kina here. Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, Pop Snappers is technically a non-ammo item, or a non-weapon item.
Now this.
Take the Cove. Whatever we sell, we'll get a little bit of value. Uwasha Wally from the shovel. Huh. Huh. Okay. I don't know what to do with that info. I'm not going to go into a normal game and rub my, Tent City Mayor stink all over the place. Okay? I have some class. We really need to pivot out of this honing steel. And honestly, the Uwashawali is not going to be great either, but, like, it's kind of like, sure.
Gunpowder.
Uwashawali water wheel is not just an extremely fun thing to say, but it's also an idea that could be good. Multicast, 4-second multicast by a water wheel? But how do you turn healing into something that matters for Vanessa? It's hard. It's hard to do that. That is a lot of activations. We'll take the strange mushroom because that does mean we level up before this fight. I'm going to take weapons.
Warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons. and
Pet
enjoy the
rock?
thrill of
Well, if we
battle.
take pet rock, we do have to ditch Uwashawali
Use it well. Make me proud.
if we want to get the crit chance. Upgrade your leftmost bronze tier item. I'm going to be a weirdo. And even though there's some really good options here, I'm going to upgrade my shovel to silver. I want my stuff that I dig up to be better. So the rock is an idea. But we don't get the crit chance. Do I care? Would I rather have the heal? Who is it? This is Vanessa. I think I would rather do this. It's a Vanessa that won day one.
But if you insist,
I
you should
mean,
know
I don't
I'm
think
a
that I
bit of a
made my
legend,
build
Lago.
markedly stronger. And I don't think that I beat that much lifesteal. Ooh, we got a crit, though. We did get a crit. Where'd that shield come? Oh my god, of course we're losing. What the hell, man? What a high roll. Silver double barrels, silver cannonball, silver crow's nest, and a hard shell. The annoying thing is they're out now. The crazy thing is I almost did it. That's the
Fall
crazy
like a
thing.
boulder.
What a high roll. Jesus.
Defeat does not
Oh my
defeat.
god. Like, they needed every single one of those high roll hits, they needed it to beat my build. 100%.
Size dilutes
Check
brain.
this small
Well,
items,
you
get
tell
a
everyone
powder
you
flask,
got
and
it
be happy. Because that is going right on the cannon? Yeah, it's got to go on the cannon, of course. I'm going to take a nesting doll, which is something that nobody's ever said before. A crystal bonsai. If we run it on board, we might actually get some value. Start of every fight, this gains 4 value. We can econ. I'm going to go for a fight here, if we can. Nope. I just wanted to ramp my bonsai, okay? Ambergris, whenever you buy an aquatic item, this gains a value. All right. I guess I kind of like this. 5% crits does work. Yes, we don't have to wash Wally. Flame Dancer, we should beat this, which means we get the extra value in the bonsai. Which, I mean, sure. I guess it's better than the Uwashawali if we're not running a property. And the thing that's kind of nice about it is we just put it on board, and the rest of the board, we just want it to be really good. Which, I know sounds silly, but it's like there's some of these kind of rampy, scaly, healy dealies. Sure. That it feels like you don't want to do that. A repeater is great. But I want to save the sharpening stone for it, so let's get rid of the amber. And God, I don't think we're playing. I guess we could cash out the bonsai already, so we don't have to worry about losing.
Maybe. if
Look at
it's
how non-degenerate that was. We didn't gamble at all. We just said, sick, that's a free, like, huge amount of cash. Bye-bye. That's just what that was. All right, we like the repeater. We like the repeater. And probably not going to, I mean, we could get lucky and find one of the upgrades to our medium items. God, if we got, like, a golden shovel on day 3... It's not happening, but what if it did?
What can I get
No.
you?
But what if it did? No. I'm not going to also get the fishing rod. I feel like that's just a little bit too silly. Upgrade your leftmost bronze tier is definitely intriguing. Nesting Doll does proc repeater faster, which is kind of nice. Could upgrade the powder flask and put it in the repeater like this, and then... I don't know what bronze thing to upgrade here. I think I'll do this. I'm not sure if I'm set on it right now, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it fine. Fill this up. I think we still fill up the cannon, even though it's like it's kind of redundant because it's not going to be going through the 2 that quickly. This does mean we could put it in pop snappers, but I don't think I really want to. Yeah, we'll do this for now. We'll do this for now. We'll figure it out. We have options now. Putting that up to silver, it also means we could upgrade it to like gold or diamond later more easily. Ah, yes. A Shadowed Cloak submarine start. This is a nightmarish start. How freaking dare you? How dare you? Come on. What are these high rolls? What is going on?
You should put it toward nobler use.
Here I am happy I got a freaking repeater with no like real payoffs from it yet. Shield Potion's kind of good. Reverse weird gimmicky port build where we just get all of the stuff that we usually get from the port from the shovel. We like Zara.
I think the body powers the mind, but it's the other way around.
All right, do we call our shot and get Oceanic Rush for port?
Don't travel from point A to B.
Such a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to go to Boiler and Brawler because I'm going to grab the Turbo Potion. Turbo Potion? Energy Potion. I just called it a different incorrect thing. But yeah, them getting the sub too is just so rough. Okay. We don't do well against armor.
Pretty strong.
Okay.
You looking for work?
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
I know this is crazy, but we can't get offered these.
We're part shop, part museum.
Ah, we take it. We take it. We just needed I needed a power spike. I needed a power spike, and it needed to be something that was obviously on the board. I mean, if we want a power spike, no pain, no gain could be a power spike. Poison skills, small items. God, you really... I mean, sure.
The blade, the quicker the fight.
Now I am like, this almost makes sense, but I feel like we need to find... I'm going to take the bowler's upgrade.
Now this.
I will take a
will
throwing
inspire the
knives,
crew.
because there is a weird build with it with port. Another win streaking Vanessa. What unbelievable high roll did you hit?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Okay, that's not an unbelievable high roll at all. You've just won games off of...
Like my crew
I don't
says
know.
at the bar.
That's not an
Another round.
unbelievable high roll at all. I think it could turn really good,
Bravery
but that is a very
without
believable
strength is a
board.
sword without a blade.
Very believable. So now I think we like start hedging our bets. Yo. I think we start hedging our bets a little bit. I don't think I do anything with this yet. And go to places that could have the port.
Acorns. Home.
Double barrel shotgun, I feel like it's just going to take a little bit too much to get it to work here.
But this leg.
Trebuchet is very, very good. I'm going to go one roll here. Ooh, a deadly revolver. That's kind of fun. 70% crit chance. It's not that relevant yet. I think we are not playing Uashawali. We'll grab that because again, I could legitimately play it, and then we'll go to the Rocket Trooper because if you get flashy reload here, we're in a good spot. We can go back to the old meta. Okay. Ow! I got crit. 30%, I guess. Don't you dare crit me again. I didn't. So it goes up by 30. Oh, it was like a
already.
20% chance or
We
something
barely
when
got
that
off
happened the
that
first time,
side.
then? That sucks, man. Not really interested in a tool right now. Hit me with a lost crate. We'll just take the XP and smile and wave. 3 loot items are good. Definitely getting damage for repeater, though, I also really like. Up to 53. And then monster loot for hopefully something useful. Absolutely feathers useful. And nesting doll just became so much better. It's a 2-second
My fight
shield.
isn't with you.
We just got to ramp it up through other means. I see inexorable. Huh. I mean, this just does a lot of damage when it crits. But I'm also I don't know.
No cannon, no ball.
I don't understand. Losing my mind here, man. Check a weapon.
Battle days are over, but my weapons
We definitely take a pistol sword. Oh,
carry
mama,
my
do we
weapon?
take a pistol
I
sword?
fight
Oh, it's
alongside
just
you.
flashbacks, man. Flashbacks. We got another... How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old bird? We probably prefer the extra procs there. So the nice thing that's nice about pistol sword, the passive does not need ammo.
Now
Does not
this
need ammo.
will inspire the crew.
I don't know. And that also makes it so this is almost the right call now too, right? This is going to at least be getting reliable ammo. This is probably the right call now. Yeah, I think so. Oh, God. Let's limit test it. I think that we don't have it yet. So, the thing that we have that's going that's kind of... Yeah, we don't have it yet. The thing that we have that is actually kind of nice here is that the nesting doll is proccing very, very often. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good, considering that's a pistol sword with no upgrades there. Hit me with port. Hit me with port. Hit me with port. Hit me with port. We got port. Let's figure this out. Okay. We shouldn't have sold that quite yet, but, like... Port's death has been greatly exaggerated.
But thank you.
We do need to get some damage in this, though. Some ammo skills could end up being good. So, port now. Reload all your items 1 ammo. Charge them 1 second. Your items have 1 max ammo. Start of the day, get a bronze tier small item. Let's go ahead and open up How Bazaar. See exactly how it was nerfed. Yeah, it was nerfed so it's 1 ammo at all tiers. That's a pretty big deal. This was unchanged, and then this got nerfed down by 1. And a thing that's not listed here is they are much more commonly Vanessa items. That is another factor. So we are going to need to actually speed up the port. We could also go for Gunner, which does help us a lot when you use an ammo item burn. I think is probably going to be a better call. We're not running Yo-Yo anymore as fun as it is. We're not running Pet Rock as fun as it is. They're just not. I think let's get the heated shells. We'll get the loot items. Good. And then we go for the pistol sword for sure. Because it doesn't rely on having ammo to proc. Bonkus
I may
Rex.
be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit
All
of
right.
a legend.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oh my god, that damage. How much crit do you have? 6% crit? I am going to be mad.
Lamb legs make you
Okay, that's fine.
predictable.
Didn't crit.
You move
I was going to say, I'm going to be mad if they crit with that. But they got iron sharpens iron, go up like up to the moon there. Unsurprising.
Actually, I'm human. The third eye?
When using aquatic item, haste a weapon. When using non-weapon, a weapon gains haste. Actually is
A mile
pretty
is
good
just
here
a
because we have nesting doll and port.
Measurements
It's pretty good. We got a second throwing knife. You can maybe see what could get kind of stupid here in the right build. We could throw in a shield potion too. I don't think we care that much about the deadly revolver. It's also, this is pretty slow. 5 damage. The thing is, it does reliably crit and fill itself. I don't think we really care that much about that, though. Wow me. Unwowed. All right. Hit me with a Joyful Jack, hoping that we get some rapid thaw action. Okay. Absolutely. When we scale this up a little bit,
Back to the patch for me.
when we scale this up a little bit, we absolutely, Port's death has been greatly exaggerated in that scenario. We have been hitting some high rollers, I cannot deny. But we could get whenever you burn freeze, because we actually do have a way to burn. Sure. Use an ammo item burn for 3. Sounds good.
The quicker the
You
fight.
get whenever you use an ammo item slow. First time you slow freeze. This is not a vehicle, it just has a boat in the picture. Go for this first time you slow freeze. And then we absolutely go for no pain, no gain. We need to ramp some damage there. We even threw some safer picks here. These did get hit by that. We're going to be keeping them in the inventory just in case we find better ways to ramp.
It makes this more fun. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
What in God's name?
Next time, boys.
Okay.
Less blunder, more plunder. You fall like a boulder. I flow like the wave.
Weapons, skills, small tools. Got a revolver. It's kind of interesting. Meh. Just give me some skills. Inexorable's quite good. Your rightmost weapon gains 12 damage is also probably... We're in a spot where we just kind of need to get some damage numbers up. A little bit of health is really useful too. I think we're not going to be playing anything with that. Revolver is kind of interesting. Like, these all together is kind of interesting. So I feel like I don't want to get rid of it yet. I'm going to do it. We want the space. We want the space. Wow me. Impress me. 1702. Pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely still working. Oh, this is still working. It's just a different port than it used to be. We hedged our bets. We made a plan.
Maybe a
But
spoon.
they basically, we had an opportunity cost of like 6 coins to run port, right? Like earlier. I mean, you don't need Oceanic Rush to run port, but Oceanic Rush is really good for port. And I was like, huh, this is a board that could actually make port work. So I think I'm going to actually head to the Artisan Dunes. Getting the raw damage numbers up on this is so important that we do run it. I'll take the shield, I guess. Aquatic item cooldown reduction. Yeah. That's king. Pickle?
I may be young
Okay.
for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Pickle 2,115. Okay.
Big for you to steal.
Got a very large bonk hammer with lifesteal on it already. What in God's name? How long has this been frozen? Okay. Well, this is an abnormal build to be fighting for sure here. I mean, that's a lot of burn that we're applying too. We're not going to do it. This is not... Oh my god. This is abnormal indeed. Obsidian
does
double
not
whammy
defeat me.
already? What in God's name? Not running seaweed, not running grenade. We don't need too much more in the old chocolate bars department, I'd say, at this point. Incendiary rounds is kind of interesting. I don't think I'm playing it, though. Mac. Oh, give me Frostpot. Oh my god, shiny Venomander, and it's still not playable. Give me the Frostpot, it'd be so funny.
This will
okay.
inspire the crew.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's a lot of damage. This will run out. But it also procs this so often. Procs it so often. Just get a Mac vendor for it. We didn't get the Frostpot. We did not get the Frostpot, so we can't be like, you know... Can't go all in on it before, but just getting that turbo, you know, is so good. So good.
See that plank? Walk it.
Oh my god. It's like it never left. It's like it never left. Risk some coin, give me some XP. I really do feel like no pain, no gain makes sense. Still, which is nuts. Like, I think I just need those raw numbers, and we'll take Zara here.
I train your perception over
First,
yours.
whenever you use a non-weapon... Well, that doesn't really matter anymore. We don't really care about this. That doesn't really matter. Quick freeze, first time you haste freeze. It's another pig. What do we have? What do we have here?
We're out to
What's going on here?
Not to squabble with nobody.
You do see
I see sharp corners. I see just large numbers. I see just like a lot of large numbers. Which frankly might end up being enough.
Well,
Nope.
guess motivation isn't everything.
Cool.
I paint my ship red, but I don't.
Got weapons, chocolate bars, friend. Hey, look. We got this from port. It is still possible. No, we got this from the shovel. We got a poison potion from the port though. It's still possible. We don't need two. But I will keep it because there is a chance. There's a chance that we can find a haste payoff.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do.
And I'm looking for... Okay, no. Grape Shot's interesting because it could at least recharge itself pretty reliably.
Little sentient slug shops.
No
So
dice.
I opened one.
I was looking for either port or ballista. Could be very good here.
Play this game with you.
And Trash Titan. Trash Titan has always been a very good port pickup with Juggler. We just need a way to scale mid-fight. There are a lot of ways to do it.
Waste of gunpowder.
Would have been fun. I do think we have to upgrade the...
Ooh, the keen of
That gives an extra max ammo and everything as well as giving us potentially some cool off-spec silver stuff if we are lucky. Not as big of a deal, not as nuts of a get, but
Last time I ever went cheap on tools.
could just take the powder flask for the repeater. There's actually a world where
I
you
love
do
this
run
stuff
that.
so much,
Dude,
I'm almost
Mac.
happy when you don't buy it.
Okay. Okay, the death was greatly exaggerated indeed.
now
300.
this will
God, it feels like I
inspire
have
the
to do that.
crew.
Maybe we... No, we want the battery. It's 5. We do something like this, actually. 'Cause this is probably on ICD anyways, right? Internal cooldown. Probably. Please, no. Please. No, I was going to say prismatic. No radiant. Please, no radiant. It's an extremely normal meta pig here. Hello, have you met the old meta? Because I have. And it's definitely dying to Regal Blade. Because I think when this was strong, that was not a thing. Okay, hold on. This is big. Pistol sword with deadly is quite good. Not as good as it used to be.
I will not fail you.
Whenever you use an item with ammo, give all of your items 5% chance to crit. It's just good. It's just a good thing. When you use a weapon, give it 5 damage for the fight is quite good. If you have exactly one weapon, when you use it, slow an item for 3 seconds. There's actually a world where we do that. We got some butter. Another throwing knife. We need the battery for the port. That needs to still be there. It's hard to imagine this diamond shield potion doesn't make it in. Tempering seems quite logical. It's that in-fight scaling I was talking about. But we could also go for Temporal Strike and, like, do a different type of weird degeneracy. God, this is all stuff that's, like, pretty darn good, but not, like, not making me super excited. Let's just take a freebie here. I think let's try this out. Let's try this out in the Trash Titan fight and see how quickly these run out of ammo. Because we don't have flashy reload. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good.
It's over already.
Okay, it's pretty good.
We barely got off.
Pretty quick. Pretty darn quick. We definitely get rid of that. I think we can get rid of the deadly revolver. Hit me with a damage up over here. Okay. What does a hasted port do? 3 items for 2 seconds. We're doing that. And we are removing, and we're getting another dagger. And give me the haste skills. What do we got? Whenever you poison, charge a burn item. First time you use a large item, haste adjacent items. First 5 times you crit charge an item. Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
The barrier really
Hit me
is.
with it.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Ooh, yep. Old meta versus current meta for sure. Old meta Vanessa versus current meta Vanessa. I mean, they froze my port, so there's not much I can really...
Bring her about.
Okay.
I've
It's
got
close.
another salvo with me. Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
All right, what do we got from our shovel? Oinkment.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Okay. I don't think that's it. If I had flashy reload, it could be it.
Maybe I should lower my prices.
Non-weapon items. Same deal as old, like, old Port Vanessa. It doesn't really feel like we're looking for a lot of Vanessa stuff anymore. Like, we could try and find upgrades for some of the things that we grabbed. Like, and that could be good. Lol. dice.
Maybe a skirmish.
We could take the... I mean, we take the 10 damage. We go for it. And then we grab... Absolutely, we go to Jules Cafe and we just grab the damage up. We need to go to the moon with it. And I think that just going for some level ups, potentially, could end up being really, really good. We need our initial burst to be better.
Go ahead.
And then we're golden.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
That is frightening. But we're fine. That is frightening, though. If that number was a lot higher, I would be in trouble. Small weapon. What do we get? First of all, some garbage. From the, I mean, bullets is not bad. I just have a different plan. I think we're not playing this. The haste is, it's an interesting one because we could find a haste payoff. We absolutely want the aquatic upgrade there. Looking just for an upgrade. No dice. And then... Dude, give me the Trash Titan. If we get Juggler, it's all over. This is another shot. I guess we needed to keep all of our stuff. God, it's so fun to watch. This does take a while to catch up, which is good.
See that plank? Walk it.
It's just that easy.
I'm finished with fighting.
It's just
But
that
I
easy.
can help you finish a fight.
The Deadly Pet Rock. Which is not even bad.
All my weapons have been tested.
Port.
Lithic markets, just straight boulders.
No port. No port. No ballista.
Heavy, they tell me.
All right.
We're out to dethrone a king.
So the fact that we have
not
Juggler
just
as well now should be
nobody.
really,
You
really,
should
really,
know,
really,
I'm a
really,
bit of a
really, really, really
legend
good.
on Pelago.
Here we go. How are you even attacking me? How did you even do damage?
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
Okay. Some chocolate bars. I mean, we could go for Curio. We got another dagger. That is very funny. We want the freeze pot, though. And we want the... well, maybe we don't need the battery anymore. Maybe we don't need the battery anymore. Let's just put another dagger on the board. Let's just get more health. We need to make sure that we don't die to, like, some initial meme dreamery. We'll take the damage upgrade and put that immediately into the void. Like an idiot.
This world is full of
Flashy reload. I don't even know if I care anymore.
my skills are not weapons.
Arkan is a great test.
Prune the guard.
Arkan is a great test here. Please. Please.
Pathetic. As
I mean,
spineless
I got
as
Juggler. I
jellyfish.
Few
shouldn't be
warriors
greeting.
live to retire. Buy my weapons.
There's
and
Ballista. I was thinking of that, but like at this point, I just can't. I can't. So what does Pistol Sword do? Whenever you use an item with ammo, freeze an item for a second. That loses us all of our crit though, which is how we're getting the infinite thing. So I can't really do that. I think I just need to throw it on one of the knives. But we can also just be Frost Potion. What is an Icy Frost Potion? Double freeze duration. Well, I mean double from... I mean, okay, fine. What about the throwing knives? Freeze an item for a second. I mean, I guess that's the answer because we need the crit. That's what's helping us do the stupid. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I mean, the crit is really nice, but it's also kind of very funny on the pistol sword, too. But it's just kind of unnecessary. And this is, it lets us do too funny. Too fast, too funny. Have an icy throwing dagger. Why not? An extra thing that can apply freeze is also good, because then it's not just this. We get to keep the crit still. I think that this is the play. We'll get the temp boost of, I guess, damage here. Just to try and pop them immediately. Banana bird.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Please. Now we have to. It's day 14, though, so it's like... Alright, how quick does it take for them to... Okay. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid.
I paint my
All right.
ship red, but
What
I
a
don't
dumb little, stupid little run. Cult, we could have gotten it deadly that way. I feel like I don't need it, is the thing. Not really interested in that. Nope, nope, nope. Not really, yeah. I would have made this deadly that way, I guess.
The Grand Society of
Suppose we look for a
welcomes you.
port? Or an upgrade to one of the things we already have, I guess.
Sell that anyway.
Gumballs, I mean, just finding sneaky little ways to find damage is good. I'm not running the boulder. We know that we beat Arkan, and that was before the, the icy dagger that, frankly, we didn't really need, but I'm happy to have.
Your tasteful appearance was a trip.
Stupid. Stupid.
waste of gunpowder.
We take the sharpening stones and we actually get them this time. And we put it on this. I think that's the answer. No pain, no gain could be good, but it's also like, it's a bit meh. First 5 times you use a weapon, each fight charge an item 2 seconds. I mean, at this point, I guess just flashy reload helps us go infinite faster. But Flurry of Blows actually... Flurry of Blows can start us faster. Because if any of these hit the turbo port, we're to the moon already. So let's get the Strong Brew. I mean, they need Radiant, which at day 15, many pigs have. They need Radiant and a lot of health, which is very, very doable. They don't have it. That doesn't feel great. It feels amazing, but it doesn't feel good. This is so funny because it's the combination of both toxic Vanessa metas. We high rolled out of our mind at the end, but the thing is, we high rolled out of our mind at the end to make up for the fact that, frankly, the enemies we fought high rolled out of their mind at the beginning and mid game. We would not have had to beat these final like 3 days. If we fought, like, you know, regular RNG style opponents, and then we became the unfair RNG opponent at the end of the game. That's just how that shook out, right? We low rolled opponents into a high roll late game. That being said, like, obviously, this game is going to make it impossible to judge Newport correctly. But what I will say is there is still very clearly a play pattern to make it work. That much is obvious. You probably need to roll a lot better. However, you can see the opportunities that arise when the port is giving you mostly Vanessa items. I don't know, man. It might be good to just keep on getting throwing knives, right? It is the type of item that can go stupid with the right setup. There's that. Obviously, you can go for Ballista can be your payoff. You can definitely make a way to make that work. You can find the Mac items like you could before. It's just like harder to do, or you need to fight any of the many NPCs that have those potions. Like, you can still do that. You can still find battery. You can still find like atomic clock. You can still find these things, and even the port can give them to you. It's just less common that it will. So you're not going to be running into as many opponents that have the Infinifreeze multi-frost potion boards. But you could. You still could. And the fact that it refills only 1 ammo, I feel like it makes sense. Because it felt like it was doing too much. It gave them everything max ammo and filled it up more ammo. It feels more logical, more fair, less brain off easy. Obviously, this version that we made became brain off easy, but it's not always going to be that way. But I think that this is the thing. There are 2 Vanessa builds that people are claiming are completely dead. People are claiming that ammo Vanessa is dead, like ammo weapons Vanessa is dead, and people are claiming that port Vanessa is dead. My hypothesis is that there is a version out there of both of those builds that is now married, and we haven't figured it out yet. I think that is true. I think that is true because the ammo weapons are, on average, stronger than another weapon. They just have the penalty of ammo. The port is a 3-slot thing, which is sketchy, obviously. That's a big ask. But it also gives you an ammo and everything and refills your ammo. With medium-speed weapons, it is infinite ammo with medium-speed weapons. You can run it with cannon. It will probably never really run out, right? Like, I mean, it will sort of. But, you know, with a little bit of CDR on the port and things like that, I don't know, man. I think that there is a viable port build out there, and I'm calling on my audience to start looking for it. Let's figure it out, because I think it exists. I think it exists. It might just be a bunch of throwing knives. It might just be a bunch of revolvers. Like, genuinely, it might just be port with a bunch of revolvers, and I'm not kidding. Like, that might just be good enough. Port with cannon, port with ballista, you know. Like, I think that there's something out there. There's so many good skills for it. There's so many good enchants for it. There's so many ways to get lucky on a port build. So that's my mission. Let's figure it out. I think it still exists. I think it just looks different. Let's figure it out. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel. More Bazaar every single day as long as you guys continue to support it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.